Hi, what I'm going to do for you here is demonstrate how to use the OmniSkore HD video transfer and distribution software, VTADS. This is the tool that you as the videographer will use to transfer your video into the system for judging. So you're looking at the main interface right now. I'm running this on one of the touchscreen laptop computers, so I can touch to make things happen. If you use one of the larger laptops, it will not have a touchscreen. You would just use the mouse pad. For the touchscreen computers, you can use whatever is convenient for you. I like the touchscreen because I find it more convenient. So before we get into the software, I'm going to switch over to a little bullet list of the steps that we're going to demonstrate here. So there's 5 primary steps that we're going to accomplish. You're only worried about the first 3. Number 1, you're going to select your event, team, and round number. And then you're going to copy your video from your camera or a memory stick into the software. And then number 3, you're going to mark your slate and exit time. That part's important. That's going to be the primary focus of this demonstration. After that, the hard stuff is done for you. The software after that will execute a transcode. And when it's done with that, it will copy your video to the different parts of the scoring system where it is needed. So without further ado, let's just jump into that. And so when you walk up, the first thing that you're going to do is at the top, you're going to find the event you're participating in. We're going to use 4-way open here for our demonstration. This is the collegiate events we're looking at because we're in the process of preparing for the 2014 USPA Collegiate National Championships. And we're going to use collegiate 4-way open for our demonstration. And so we've done that. Then the next thing is to select the team and round number. Notice I'm tapping under the round number, not over on the team. People make that mistake when they're, oh, we don't want that. That's why we tap under the round number. So green cell is what we want to see. We're team 402. We just did round 2, so that's what we want to see right there. The next thing we're going to do is attach our camera. You can go USB directly off of your camera, or you can use a memory stick. I'm going to use an SD card. I recommend using thumb drives and memory sticks because they are more reliable than using your camera. Some cameras can be, they can do some really funny stuff. But it's your choice. I've got an SD card that is my virtual camera, so I'm going to plug it in. After I plug it in, the copy software recognizes the device is attached, and you see this select video button turned on. If for some reason that button does not turn on for you, you can always use this button right above it, the start without waiting for storage device button. It's as a shortcut. So our camera, our memory storage is connected, so we'll go to select video. Now, before I actually click on that, I'm going to prepare you for what's going to come next. It will be the third step in our list. Let's go back to our list here. Number 3 there. That's what we're going to do next. We're going to mark our slate and exit time. So when I click on select video, browse to your storage device and find the video. When we open it, it's going to, when we select it, it's going to open in a new window where it is going to play. So let's do that. And here it opens and plays automatically. And what we're going to do here is, if you look down at the bottom, there is a mark slate time button and a mark exit time button. That's what we're going to do here. I'm going to use these buttons over here on the left to go back to the beginning of our video. I see the slate, so I'm going to click on Mark Slate Time. Notice in the upper left hand, you've got a little thumbnail of where you marked your slate time. And the next thing we have to do is mark the exit time. So we'll use the buttons on the right to shuttle forward a little bit. All right, we're climbing out. Now we don't want to click this too soon. That's a common mistake. You want to actually mark the exit time at the exit time. Like so. And yes, continue with those selections. So we'll do that one more time just so you can see it. Right here, the software is copying the video from the camera to the laptop, and then step 4, the transcoding begins. I'm actually going to cancel out of this so that I can go back and show you some more on this little window. Notice how the button, the mark slate time button, and now the mark exit time button are highlighted. So when this window comes up, you can actually just use the space bar. I use the space bar to mark the slate time, and I can use the space bar the same way again to mark the exit time, and then to say yes at the final question. I find that to be the easiest way to use this software. And spacebar and spacebar. Nice and easy. So we'll let it finish this time. So it copies the video off of your camera onto the laptop, and then it begins the transcoding process. When you see this, your job is done. You can unplug and walk away if you want, but I recommend sticking around until it's done to make sure that there's no error. This transcoding takes about 2 or 3 minutes, depending on the quality of your video and your actual working time of your event. What's actually happening here is, during the transcoding, is the software is converting your file, whatever it is, whether it's MTS or MP4 or MPEG or whatever, it is transcoding it to MKV. It is not reducing the size, and it is not reducing the quality, but it is editing the video for the slate and the working time. So if you provide a video that's 2 or 3 or 4 or even 10 minutes long, that will not be a problem. The software will only save the 5 seconds for the slate, and then a period of that is your working time with 5 seconds before and 5 seconds after added, to provide some margin. So that's why it's important to mark the exit time correctly. If you mark that too soon, for example, during the climb out instead of the exit, you will end up with a video that ends too soon for the judges to get your working time. So make sure that you mark that exit time correctly. So we're coming up on the last few seconds of the transcode period here. When it's done, I'm going to show you this little button up here in the upper right, Play Last Copied Video, that you can use if you want to make sure that your work is good. So we're almost done here. The next thing is the VTADS is going to copy the product of this transcode to the server and to the jukeboxes. You can see that happening in the bottom left here. So that happened in just 1 or 2 seconds and it was done. And now we're going to click this Play Last Copied Video, and we'll see the fruits of your labor. So you'll see the slate time. You'll see some text overlaid on top of the video to identify it. And then it transitions directly into your working time. Notice that there was 5 seconds backed off there from your exit time to provide a margin. The same thing happens at the end, so that your working time is safely captured. So you're done. I'm going to close that, and then you can go get ready for your next skydive and enjoy. Have fun. Thanks for visiting. See you here.